Damn, that was actually pretty good.
Wow. Okay. So we're calling this an emergency podcast or last minute podcast. What did you say?
The emergency podcast.
Emergency podcast.
Yeah.
And why is it an emergency?
I don't know. I think I was, thoroughly surprised with the follower count on our Insta page.
So it was kind of an accident
Mm-hmm.
because I was just posting just for you, me,
Yeah.
and who else saw? It was Rain.
Rainu saw it, and then she was the
Rainu's
first one to share
Roshan's
it.
girlfriend.
Yes, Rainu is my girlfriend. She's the first one who shared it, I believe.
Right.
And then we kind of just blew up. In a
Quote
sense.
unquote blew up from one to 100.
Yeah, blew up in our senses of just creating an Insta page.
Right.
Like I don't think my Insta ever jumped like that in a day.
Yeah,
be
my
honest.
Instagram. I think it's a fifth. That's 1/5 of my Instagram.
Yeah, dude, dead serious. No, yeah. So you posted our album cover,
Yeah.
which I thought was dope. I
Right.
really like it. And then you posted the
Well, so I saw that Rainy posted. I'm like, oh wow, and I saw people adding it. People I didn't know.
yeah,
Okay, so then I made that video a month ago.
yeah.
So I posted that trailer, quote
Mhm.
unquote. And I made a few changes, and then I felt like people were sharing.
Dude, if you look at the video though, we have like 600 views.
Right? No, yeah, it's a crazy amount of views,
That's more than I've ever gotten.
On
I'm like,
anything.
yo.
and yeah, it's more than I expected.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like Rainu kept on telling me oh, the follower count's going up.
Oh, she was telling you too.
She was telling me too, and I won't. So me and Josh were actually at the library studying.
Okay.
Josh is one of our friends. He's studying for the CPA exam. Good luck, Josh. We were studying for it. Or we were both studying, and at one point, I'm just refreshing the page, and I see it just incrementally going up 5, okay,
Right.
7, 3, 1, and I'm like, yo, we actually might make it to 100 today.
So then that's when you text me
Mhm.
saying if we get to 100, we have to do a emergency podcast.
Yeah, and I mean, in 24 hours, we hit what about 115,
Right.
and so I was like, oh, okay, if we continue this, which I want to, every time we hit a benchmark like that, say the first 100 to 1,000 to 10,000.
That's to get 100, 1,000.
What do you want, dude? Have you ever had 1,000?
No, I don't think-
exactly right.
It'd be crazy if you reach 1,000. But
Yeah, it would be wild, but oh god, let me apologize first. Apologize for the chewing on the first episode. Our friend Alwyn called me out on it.
I made
and-
sure there was no food in this area.
Yeah, dude, I made sure I wasn't eating. I even spit out the gum that I was eating. It was so bad. I was driving listening to the podcast, and I was banging my head. I was like, God, someone tell me to stop eating. John C., why didn't you think that I was chewing like this?
I didn't realize. I didn't realize how bad it was.
Dude, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was so hard to hear myself. Even when I was just making and editing
Mhm.
it, I was like, man, this is garbage. Who would want to listen to it? But everyone was incredibly nice.
Yeah, which
Overtly nice, suspiciously nice.
I don't think it was suspiciously nice. Like a few of my family, my family members, they all listened to it, and I was
Yeah.
I didn't even tell them. I didn't tell anyone about it.
Right.
It was kind of just we put it out there. They all listened to it, and they were like, "Oh, the chewing we can do without." And I'm like,
I didn't even realize I left that in there.
but I don't think you could take that out necessarily.
I
you know?
couldn't, yeah. So I took a lot of stuff out though. I don't know.
Oh,
if
I
you
know.
remember.
I know one of my cousins. He was like, "Oh, Alex, I would call him a chachin. And chachin is a form of older brother,
Right.
in our language." And he's like, "Dude, you guys handled a lot of there was not a lot of dead space in there." And I'm like, "Bro, if you only knew the video, man, your editing was on point because
Didn't
there's
make
so
s-
much dead space."
So I think the second one, so this is episode 3, and
I would say these are the 0.5 episodes.
okay, so 0.5.
Yeah.
So there's a second episode. So we released, or at least I posted the first episode
Mhm.
without anyone knowing yesterday, which was Wednesday.
Yeah, dude, your dates on that. You said coming 2/11, and then you posted one, and I was like, I'm like, yo, all right.
Because I wanted to post the second one because I thought it sounded better.
Yeah,
So, and I would just say, hey, both episodes 1 and 2 are out.
yeah.
But now we're going to say there's a total of 3 quote unquote episodes tomorrow. Hopefully I get this done by tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Did you think we'd do this many episodes like that?
Like this? No, not at all. Not at all. But
Yeah, I really didn't think so. I thought we'd do one a month maybe, and then
well, that was our original plan.
yeah, no,
One a
literally.
month.
And now this is our fourth episode we're recording and stuff.
Yeah, it's technically a 4th episode. We've had a lot of bugs in the first 3.
Yeah, we've made it complicated. It's gotten a lot more simple from this.
I
setup.
learned.
No, yeah,
making
it's crazy.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, updates to come for this podcast.
Yeah. So like, we don't know what this podcast really is yet,
Mm-hmm.
outside of us just talking.
Dude, anyone who's asked me about it, I said
People message us.
Oh, did my cousin text you that? Oh, talk about fire trucks by Devin.
No. Oh yeah.
So that's my cousins Prunijici and
Okay,
Sobin.
yeah.
Their kid. So
Gotcha.
he wants us to talk about fire trucks at one point.
Yeah, we can talk about.
dude,
Actually, funny point. Today in Palatine, a fire truck flipped over
Like flipped over, like on its back or on the front.
on
the
its
hood.
side. It's not a person.
you
It was
know
on
what
its side,
Mhm.
and it cut. It was on Palatine, and maybe I don't know what the other intersection is.
That's okay. Infection? You don't know what the other infection is?
Intersection.
Bro, rewind the podcast, dog. He dead ass said infection.
Intersection. Yeah, but yeah, it's funny. That's what happened today.
Damn.
There's helicopters and everything.
Oh, helicopters too?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Damn. But yeah, back to what we were talking about in terms of what's to come. Like, what do you want? Like, what else would you want to do here? Like,
The biggest thing that people say is they want more structure,
mm-hmm.
and that's because we come with nothing. We literally we sit down, we
Yeah.
just start talking.
Yeah.
And I think in our minds we kind of have something
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I want to bring this up.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Roth IRA.
Dude, I actually had, like, one of my friends, she hit me up and, like, asked, she's like, like, you mentioned it and then, like, TikTok mentioned it, so I think it's a sign. And I'm like, make it. Like,
Everyone's listening. Everyone's hearing.
yeah.
Everyone can get their financial advice from us. The two
We are not
least responsible financial
Yeah,
people.
dude. I've spent so much money this week. God, it's bad.
Roshan actually helped me save a ton of money this week.
I'm glad. I'm like, when you said that, like, every time you're like, oh, I didn't spend money, I'm like, hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
a win. You know?
But then that means like, oh, I can spend my own money then.
I'm like, I'll make up for John C not spending. I got you.
Man, we really go off track. But
That's all good.
I think we
enjoy
want
it.
to have structure,
Mhm.
right? What do you want to bring?
I think bringing to the podcast, like, anyone who's asked me about it, I'm like, yo, like, we're down to talk about anything.
Anything.
Like, I don't think that there's no holds bars in terms of, like, the topic in which we would talk about.
I kind of put that as a tagline, the podcast about, and then I left it blank.
Mhm.
I don't know if you saw on the cover because I really didn't know what our podcast was really about.
Yeah.
But I know it's about us just talking.
No, yeah, but see, that's the thing though. Like, I want like, you know, how people are saying, like, giving you ideas to talk about. Like,
Right.
I want to be able to, like, pull those ideas in and actually talk about
Talk
them.
about it,
like,
yeah.
Give our 2 cents and go from there. Like, because it could be about like, did you see that the thing about Joe Rogan?
Yeah,
Like-
the whole Spotify stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Like why how we're gonna steal his Spotify deal and everything.
You're
But,
right.
dude, Joe Rogan, I'm
If
coming
they
for
could
you.
find the way we used to talk when we
Yo,
were
okay.
younger, oh,
Dude,
It
we're
would be
canceled immediately.
immediately.
Yes. Listen, we've made mistakes as kids, you know, and I think when you grow from that and you really reflect, like if I would slap my younger self and be like, yo, like, who do you think you are, you know?
Yeah.
Like I want us to create a Patreon too, you know, like I don't know the market in which a Patreon would really.
What will we offer on Patreon?
Yeah, like I think it's tough to really put out, like, depending on how much we're comfortable with too, like.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm down for anything within reason, you know. Like, if on the Patreon we do like exclusive content from like trying different, like doing the Hot Ones challenge, or like if we do like a drunk podcast one time,
Right.
It'd be interesting.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, right. Like, interesting to do stuff like do a podcast where it's not edited at all, and
Just
kind of
raw. Just
raw footage you hear from the entire
Oh my
thing. You know,
gosh.
you hear all the smacking and the eating that we're doing. Oh
Ah.
my God, stop. No, but yeah, like that's something I'd want to do, and then sponsored by Manscaped.
That's your only sponsorship is Manscaped.
That's Manscaped. If you're hearing this,
I really hope
podcast-
it's like Phillips and Rocco.
dude. No, listen, Manscaped.
Or like
need you to
Dollar Shave
sponsor
Club.
us. Dollar Shave Club, you might be up there, right? Phillips and Norelco, I don't need y'all. Dollar Shave Club or Manscaped.
What's your Gillette? The best that man can. Is that the best that man can get?
Dude, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
But to be honest, now you know you said that like the whole smacking thing of our lips.
I hear it now.
Yeah, it's so pronounced in my head. I'm like trying not to like.
I don't know how people. I don't know how to get rid of that. Even now, like when I'm talking,
Yeah,
what's making my mouth do that?
dude, I have no idea. It's just so pronounced in my head that I
Yeah.
can hear it. It's oh god, it's unbelievable.
Did you just learn the word pronounced?
How many times have I said it already? 3 times, right? I don't know. It's like once a word fits in the sentence, like
You just keep using it.
Man. But yeah, I think that's a lot for the emergency podcast.
Yeah, we just want to thank everyone for the. I don't know how many people messaged you, but a lot of people messaged me saying incredibly nice things.
Oh, incredibly! Like my
Yeah.
Insta is just filled with people tagging me and posting the
The episode?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, some people I was like, we don't even talk like that.
Oh yeah.
And I was like if you look at our follower list, I'm like, I definitely don't talk to you like that. But like, I appreciate that you're following.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just want to thank everyone for that. And yeah, I hope you guys continue to listen to us. You know, just talk about stuff, tell us about our lives.
We're on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter.
Yeah, we'll create.
We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok.
Are we actually on these? Okay,
I made these accounts, but I don't remember if I'm pretty sure I made these accounts.
okay. Just also thank you to you. You actually do. You've done a lot. Like literally, I'm just showing up and talking.
No, I don't know. It's more than.
That relax, right? Relax.
I'm like, yeah, you better make sure you say thank you to me.
No, but seriously, you've done a lot. So like, I want to, I'll handle some of these accounts and pass them off to Rainu. She would love.
She's gonna be our potential marketing manager.
Oh yeah, she hit me up. She texted me and she was like, "Oh hey, you should have done your Insta this way." And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You don't want people to think you don't know what you're doing." And I was like,
Wait, what way?
"Like our Instagram is not like we're just kind of posting how like a guy would post, right?"
Right.
And she's like,
I'm
"There's like,
okay.
yeah, yeah." But there's a way to do it where it's like more, like attractive to like the audience.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if you had posted the promo as a reel, that might have done more.
Yeah. So there's so many things now on Instagram that I don't understand. There's like a story and a
Dog,
reel.
I don't know anything, but
A GIF. I don't know.
it's a GIF, by the way. But
I think you're right. Actually, I think it's GIF.
we'll leave it at that. Like, I was like, damn, are we gonna have to do like TikTok dances now? I don't know if I could do this.
You dance.
No, I don't.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you dance before.
I don't dance and put it up there like that. I dance if you ask me to for your wedding.
And privately. Private dances. Royson's really
Call
good
me
at those.
private dancer.
Royson's really good at those private dances. That's what you want Patreon for. Is for
Oh, dude, if you subscribe to the Patreon and you want a private dance, I will throw it out there. I got you. Clothes on though. Clothes on.
Someone's asking if we're gonna make an OnlyFans account, and I said we're making a new app called OnlyMans.
Oh, OnlyMans streaming.
Right?
Would I make an OnlyFans? No. Would you?
No. What?
But I mean, if the offer was like $5 million a year,
To do what? You would take your clothes off?
OnlyMans? Yeah.
OnlyMans?
OnlyMans, OnlyPants. Sorry. Oh God. What are we? OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Oh, $5 million a year. Listen,
$5 million a year.
I'm taking my shirt off for at least $1 million a year. Right?
This is your shirt.
Oh, just my shirt.
Royce will sell his soul for $5 million.
I don't know about my soul, but if you up it to 10 million, we may be talking 10 million a year. I'm living forever. But yeah, I mean, where were we ending off? We were trying to say thank you to everyone who is.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone.
Mhm.
I'm having a lot of fun,
Oh, dude, I enjoy this.
and so we're sticking to our 2 a month. So we'll say those first 2 episodes are for January.
Yeah. So how I was thinking about it was that we would talk the week before the episode is released, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be like next week's episode we'd be recording this week.
Correct,
To
yeah.
release next week.
That's the ideal.
So at least there's
situation.
some continuity in like,
Right,
in like
right.
structure of news and stuff, right?
I agree. Because there's a
No.
lot of stuff we talk about there that's pretty old, like Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude, you said that this was filmed on January, and I was like, I'm like, damn, bro, it's February something at this
Right.
point. So yeah, I want there to be some continuity, and I think with that though, it'll help build like at least the beginnings of a good structure.
I was looking at our ratings, not ratings, but if you search our podcast on Spotify,
Mhm.
it wasn't coming up.
Yeah.
But just from today,
Mm-hmm.
now if you search it, it's the second thing that comes up.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey, I mean, it's dope. It's crazy to see like our on there.
I mean, we didn't do anything. I mean, in reality, we didn't really do much. We posted 2 posts.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's you know what? Do you get what I'm saying though? Like it's like I don't think I'd ever think that I'm gonna have a podcast that I'd actively see and have on Apple Podcasts.
Oh no, yeah.
So
It'll always be on there, even if we stop doing it today.
yeah, it's
always
crazy
be
to
on there.
see. So I don't know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else do we want to say? Yeah, I think definitely want to thank people for following and listening to the video. I think.
And we'll take any kind of suggestions you have. You can send us DM.
You can DM us.
Is that thing I can do now? DMing?
Yeah, I mean, you're
DM
running the account, so you'll get.
I gotta figure out a way for you to see that stuff. I'm sure there has to be a way.
like a shared account, and like we can both be logged in as a business account. I guess
I think so.
maybe.
I'll look up the science on that.
Yeah. Look up the science on that.
A couple people have sent us stuff. People I haven't talked to in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I'm down. Throw us any ideas, comments.
Any ideas, and then if you do listen to us and you like the 3 episodes you listened to, or maybe 1 5-star review on Apple Music or Apple
absolutely
Podcasts.
nothing less than a 5-star.
And I think you can do reviews on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Comment on the YouTube channel that's coming up soon.
Right. So I think this video will be on YouTube.
This video is going to be on YouTube.
This video will be on
Nice.
YouTube.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, you're gonna watch us on YouTube. I think that the YouTube makes me a little bit more nervous.
The YouTube one.
Yeah, because then you can see us. You know
So
what I mean?
so for me, the reason I was hesitant is like, man, what are people gonna watch? And I watched a couple of YouTube podcasts.
Yeah.
And they're just
They're
talking.
not, they're not doing a lot.
So I thought things would be like flying around, not flying around, but
Yeah, you'd have monkeys jumping from the wall,
like stuff that like they're talking about that was relevant. We put shown.
like you'd see on the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess that's not happening. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no. I think it'd just be at least when I listen to a podcast and I'm watching the video.
You do that. You listen and watch. You watch the video form of the podcast.
Yeah, like if I'm like picking up like I listen to a Family Mart podcast, right? If I'm listening to it on my phone and I'm like okay, I'm gonna eat something and probably watch this just so I can hear them talk again. I'll just put it up on YouTube and
Interesting.
watch it because it's interesting to see like put a face to the voice and kind of see like how they're interacting in like a physical sense.
No, it makes sense. It seems like there's a lot of people that watch their podcast.
Yeah, it's a fun podcast. I enjoy it.
What's it called again?
The
Oh, we
Family
don't want
Mart.
to be plugging other people's podcasts.
Yeah, sorry guys. Maybe one day we can do a collab or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's all I have. Okay, well, I guess we didn't do an intro or a good one. So the intro is the podcast is called Too Different.
Why-
TOO different.
Yeah, you seem very unsure of this.
Because like someone said like, oh, you didn't do an intro. Did we do an intro?
See, we technically didn't because like I thought the intro was the beginning, that little mess up, and then that was like the intro to the podcast.
Well, that's like the song. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like introducing the.
Did we not do one for the beginning
Well,
of this
I don't
one?
think we even said our names.
Well, let's do it now.
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is the 2 different podcasts.
Yeah. My name is Roshan.
My name is John C. And this is the 2 different podcasts.
Oh no, we got to clean that up. It's got to be something like, this is the 2 different podcasts. My name is Roshan.
My name is John C.
Welcome.
And we're 2 different.
Oh god, we're definitely not. We're 2 different at this point.
That's why it started, because we were very, very different.
Yeah, I think very different, but also very similar. Yeah.
I mean, I've had this picture of you in my room for a really long time.
It's adhered to the wall or to the thing.
It's a magnet.
Throwback to a better time.
We used to live next to each other,
Yeah, we did.
right? And
Yeah.
went to the same school.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I didn't think you knew how to speak English then.
I don't think you know how to speak English now, but that's besides the point. But yeah, I feel like every time we try to end this podcast, we just
I don't know how
continuously
to
talk.
end it.
I don't know either. I feel like no podcast, everything I've listened to, they're kind of like, oh, we're just kind of wrapping up and thanks for listening.
I
Catch
think
you
we
on the
should
next one.
end with like a big secret and getting ready to say it, and it kind of just cuts out. That's how.
Oh, you want to hear what happened at work today?
What?
Okay, so this.
Oh, you should have still said it out.
But see, I really can't say anything from work,
Oh,
privacy
try it again. Try it
reasons.
one more time.
So you want to hear what happened at work today?